You think your eyes are open, but without Christ, you're just walking in darkness. And this story proves it. You know, in Matthew 9:27 through 31, it says this. And Jesus went on from there, and two blind men followed him, calling out, "Have mercy on us, son of David." And when he entered the house, the blind man approached him. And Jesus said to them, "Do you believe that I can do this?" And they said, "Yes, Lord." Then he touched their eyes, saying, "Let it be done according to you of your faith." And their eyes were opened. And then Jesus warned them sternly, "Be sure that no one finds out." But they went out and they spread the news about him throughout that whole area. You know, when I sit with this passage, I can't escape how raw and honest it is. You know, two blind men are stumbling forward in the dark, trailing behind Jesus. They're shouting for mercy. They couldn't see him with their eyes, but they saw him with their hearts. And that's the part that hits hard. That where this becomes more than just a story, this is what faith actually looks like when life blinds you. They cry out, "Have mercy on us, son of David." Then they call him by a title that the religious experts refuse to use. Think about that. The spiritually blind leaders didn't recognize the Messiah standing right in front of them, but the physically blind men did. Sometimes the people who look the most put together are the ones that are most blind to the truth, and the ones who look desperate are the ones who finally see reality. Jesus lets them follow him right into the house. He doesn't immediately stop and turn around and fix their problem. He lets them chase him in the dark. Why? Because real faith moves even when nothing really makes sense. Real faith keeps pressing in when God feels quiet. Real faith refuses to quit at the doorway. And then he asked a question. He already knows the answer. He says, "Do you believe that I'm able to do this?" That's not just for them, that's for us. Every man hits a point where Jesus puts his finger on the exact spot where you're afraid to trust him with. Do you really believe I can restore this, fix this, change you, carry you, heal what's broken? Their answer is simple. Yes, Lord. It's not long, it's not dramatic, it's not emotional, just confidence in the right person. And then comes the line that exposes all of us. According to your faith, let it be done to you. Not according to your background, not according to your knowledge, huh? And not according to your performance, but according to your trust. And their eyes were open. The miracle is powerful, but it also is symbolic. Jesus doesn't just heal blindness, he shows us what salvation really is. We are born blind. We cannot see God unless he touches us. We cannot understand truth unless he opens the eyes of our heart. These men show us what awakening looks like, calling out for mercy, following him in the dark, and trusting his touch. Then Jesus tells them, "Don't tell anyone." And they go and they tell everybody. That part always makes me pause a little bit. Excitement doesn't erase disobedience. Their hearts were overwhelmed, but their obedience was weak. It's a reminder that God can bless you and you can still ignore his instructions if you let emotions outrun submissions. But even at that, look at God's grace. He still used their voices to spread his fame. He still let their story become a testimony. That's the kind of Savior that we have. Patient, powerful, and full of mercy towards men who are still learning to obey me. And here's the truth that lands the hardest today. Most of us follow him before we fully see him. Most of us cry out in the dark long before clarity becomes. And the moment we trust his touch, the moment that we really believe that he can do what we're asking, that's when the eyes of our heart open. This passage is not just about two blind men. It's about every man who knows that he needs mercy, every man who's tired of stumbling, every man who wants to see again, and I mean truly see. If you feel like you're in the dark, keep moving towards him. If you're tired, keep crying out for mercy. And when he asks you, "Do you believe that I can do this?" answer him honestly, because the same Jesus who touched their eyes is the one touching hearts today. Peace.